enough about the past, enough about the future. Let's look at the present. Let's talk about our Chicago mayor, one Brandon Johnson.
People mocked President Johnson, and we ended up with Richard Nixon.
Okay, quit.
When did he say that? I remember that. I just can't remember when he said it. And we ended up with Richard Nixon. I remember when he said that.
Thank you, as my daughter says. Thank you, teacher.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, take it from me, Mayor Johnson. Don't make references before, I don't know what year now, 2012. It just, you lose everyone, okay? Then you have to explain to the people, don't get the reference, who they're referring to. Then you get irritate people who actually know it. You ever notice that, Dave? Like, I know. Okay, when I say to a guest, you probably don't know. I know. I'm like, okay, sorry. I just wanted to make sure you knew who Richard Nixon was. I'm well aware.
So our Chicago mayor had, I'd say, an unreal week. He traveled to Washington, D.C. on Wednesday. I'm not sure if he did any sightseeing because he was there to testify before Congress about the city's sanctuary policies. But he did not go alone. Alongside Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson were mayors from Boston, Denver, and New York. Those are all Democratic cities. And yes, all Democratic cities who had some guts to push back a little bit on the president's immigration plan. Now, damn it, we don't live in New York. We live in Chicago. So back to Mayor Johnson. Let's find out what happened when the mayor went to Washington.
Okay.
The following comes from Fox 32, Ben. So I think you have a...
Are we flying to Paris?
I think, yeah, you know what time it is. Hold my beer and strap in, buddy, because we're going to Paris. That's right.
That's correct.
Hey,
I love that.
Fox 32's Paris Schutz. So thanks to Paris, who is now the meanest Illinois political bulldog in the yard, we have the audio. Our Chicago mayor got to sit and chat with some friendly folks on Wednesday. Wouldn't you say, Ben?
No.
First, let's keep it local. How about Representative Republican? If you'll be able to tell when I play the audio. One Darren LaHood.
Mayor, tell me why you continue to put the interests of illegal immigrants above taxpayers in Chicago.
Thank you for your representation. Violent crime is down in Chicago.
Well, let me reclaim my time. So I have a statistic here. Last year, Chicago had 573 murders.
Down.
Okay, but I want to compare that to the city of New York that is almost 2/3 the size of Chicago, 337 murders. So you had 573 murders in the city of Chicago, and you're 1/3 the size.
That's the lowest amount in 5 years under my leadership.
Okay, and you look at the level of violent criminals, sexual offenses, and drug dealers.
All violent crime is down in Chicago. In fact, just this year alone, Congressman, respectfully, there's a 20% decrease in violent crime in the city of Chicago.
I don't agree with your statistics.
Well, it's not a matter of whether or not you agree with it. It's a matter of whether it's
let me reclaim my time.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go Brandon 1, Darren LaHood 0.
Good. Oh,
Pretty
God.
good, Brandon.
It was excellent.